Ah, come on!
Would this be admissible in court, though? I don't know.
Oh, they're just trying to see the photo. They're not using it as evidence.
You're admissible in court.
Someone else had the photo.
Huh?
How is this a picture of Will Powers?
Oh, he's the one who always wears that suit. Guess that's why the security lady thought it was him.
I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back.
Huh. October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
What does that mean?
Maybe there's more photo data from that day.
Nope, that's the only one in the computer. Hey, hey!
Yeah!
Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah, absolutely, because I definitely had a warrant to pull that off of the computer.
We'll put that security lady in her place with this.
Right, we'll put her
Things
in
are
her
different
place.
in this unit.
Hey, that's what I said! Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says.
I feel like I'm gonna lose the photo if I show her the photo. Wait, let's not.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand
To the
enemy
enemy.
too soon.
Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate? Get out of here, Maya.
Hey, why do I have to be the villain?
Relax, it was just a joke. So are we done for today?
I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. If it really is that security.
I think he's like... I think the pants are just really long or something. I don't know. Looked like he was limping.
Continued? Ooh? Ooh?
Nah, don't save. We're going a no save.
No
run.
save run.
October 18th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Glad you remember that voice.
Of course,
That's
it's
a
my
good
most
voice.
regal.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
I'm not looking forward to interchanging it with other voices, though.
Man, I got it worse than you do.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime.
Well, you better get your ass handed to you again, Edgeworth.
The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact.
I see. Very well, I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness.
Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the
Oh
stand.
my god, my vocal cords are getting a break.
Yes, you get a little break. It is my turn. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see?
I don't get it.
This here is the
Explain
employee
again.
area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. I don't know her name. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then, after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead. Later that day, 5 p.m.
Names are meant to all be funny. A lot of them were just puns or silly things.
Production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear was found lodged in the victim's chest, which was the murder weapon. That's the case, in brief. Not boxers. Anyone like to hear that again?
Should I listen to that whole thing again? No. I think I can probably remember that.
What was his head?
What?
I don't even know what you just said.
I don't either.
What was said?
What was said? Not repeating it word for word.
Don't thrash your vocal cords like I did.
It's too late.
So the murder weapon was a spear? How medieval.
He's wearing a robe.
Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see?
So good.
Understood.
Literally better. Let's call the security officer to the stand.
Get ready. You're up.
Oh,
We're gonna get to see the zombie lady again.
Will the witness declare her name?
Oldbag.
Hello. Hello.
Now you have to do it older.
Hello.
Fucking fuck.
My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I haven't gotten the good downstairs tingles in about 50 years. Oh boy, oh me, oh my. I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Your name, please.
Oh, dearie. No need for you to be so embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Ew.
I tried to make that sound as erotic as possible.
I'm trying to think of how to yell in that voice.
Your name, please.
God.
Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting
No, it's
his
called
witnesses
ad-libbing.
to say their names.
Wendy Oldbag, dearie.
Her last name is Oldbag.
Yes. They were not just calling her an
Oh
Oldbag.
my god.
So just call me Grandma. No, okay. No, oh god.
Go
Yeah,
faster.
there it goes.
Believe it.
Bye.
I
I literally can't.
Objection! I object to this witness's talkativeness.
It's your own witness! Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
Why does he sound like a demented hamster? An ancient Gandalf hamster. I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony.
Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on
Fire.
the day of the murder, correct?
Yeah, see, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
This is on me. You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony.
Oh my god.
She sure is one hell of an old bag.
Okay, get ready.
I hope her testimony doesn't make me not press A.
Testimony's gonna be like 50 statements.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run-through there since this morning. Since the morning, my bad. I had some errands to run that morning.
So you weren't at your job, got it.
No, I fucking wasn't. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5 o'clock.
No, I fucking wasn't.
Damn it! Stop making me laugh!
It was so casually slipped in!
Impossible!
Ow! The murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me, because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was headed toward the studio.
You saw the defendant then?
More hamster-like.
Very well, let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor.
Oh my god. Hold it! Hold it.
So, up until that time, anyone who wanted to could go into the studio?
Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate, no. But the main gate was locked, dearie. You need an employee card key to get in.
Right, the card key that I have.
Which you fucking stole.
So, what she's saying is no one who wasn't supposed to be there could get in.
Was there anyone at the studios when you arrived at the guard station?
A run-through?
Yeah, with the spear, like he got murdered. They were working out a scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. They got the basics figured out by noon and were to use the afternoon for practice. A rehearsal was supposed to start at 5. That's why poor old Hammer went to Studio 1 in the afternoon.
So, Powers was in his dressing room sleeping when he was supposed to be practicing. Talk about a laid-back hero.
If there was a run-through in the morning,
Sexy.
why did you only get there afternoon?
Yeah, suspicious.
Yeah, see?
Sus.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? See?
What kind of errands?
Oh, well, you know.
Answer the question.
I was getting a fucking pap smear! Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers, observing, you know. Oh, gross. I don't want to voice this anymore.
That. Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station?
Whippersnapper! I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? Ha! Ha! I did my job!
I'm not sure your boss would see it that way.
Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always.
I wish he would run through.
Never missed one in all my years. Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run-through too.
You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty.
Not a bad idea.
Did you see the victim then?
Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope, he was already dead. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Tell us what happened next.
So, you were watching there the whole time? No breaks? Not even a second?
Of course! I am a professional, you know.
I admitted to
Or are you criticizing how I do my job, whippersnapper? Ha!
No, it's just after seeing you eating those donuts in the guard station yesterday.
I can watch the gate and eat donuts at the same time. Snipper whapper? What? Snipper whapper? Old Windbag is losing it, Nick.
Why don't you raise an objection? So, the witness was on duty through the afternoon the whole time. Very well. What did you see? How did you know that?
Oh ho ho! I have my ways. That overdressed young detective told me. I fed him some donuts and he talked and talked. If you ask me, that detective isn't cut out for his job.
Poor Gumshoe.
Yikes.
Well, here comes the Edgeworth.
Uh-oh.
Poor Detective Gumshoe getting ratted out by a security guard.
Thanks.